Hello, my name is Brinley Clark, and my pitch to the president is the KSU Wellness Nest, KSU's brand new mental health and wellness center. What if one powerful investment could raise retention, boost graduation rates, and even save students' lives all at the same time? Look no further than the KSU Wellness Nest. Some of the potential benefits of the Wellness Nest would be to have kiosks open 24/7 for students to access and speak with mental health professionals. We would also have low stimulation areas for students who are neurodivergent to decompress and de-stress. We would hire psychology majors as interns to host meetings, interviews, and classes on how to better manage your anxiety, depression, or ADHD. We would also have spaces in which students can meditate, nap. We would also host fundraisers to raise money for students and organizations that help to better fund mental health facilities and mental health projects. Additionally, we would foster a safe space for LGBTQ youth and other diverse groups. These fundraisers would be student coordinated with the help of faculty, of course. Speaking of faculty would be able to chime in on this and would be able to access the Wellness Center as well. Because although students might be struggling with academic stress, teachers also have a lot on their plate as well. We would also host support group meetings for students struggling with anxiety, depression, ADHD. We would also have classes and meetings, as said before, but these classes and meetings would be majority student-led, but we would occasionally have guest speakers or professors come in to share their experiences and tips. Let's face the problem. So many students become discouraged with all that they have on their plate. Grades, work, family, it all becomes too much. We see graduation rates falling because students become burnt out. What if we can harbor a space in which we make it easier for students to achieve their goals without getting caught up in the stress of it all? This could cause graduation rates to soar along with the happiness of the alumni. Additionally, other colleges would look at this as a beneficial thing and implement it in their institutions as well, which could boost the mental health of those students. So here, as you can see, I have proposed an estimated budget cost for this Wellness Nest, and we're going to start by going into the staffing and payroll. This would go into the student interns because the internships would be paid and the mental health professionals hired. Kind of think of it as a BetterHelp situation in which you could get 24/7 access to a mental health professional. This would be similar, and we would hire similar professionals. The price range for this is between $20,000 and $75,000. Now we move on to marketing. So this would be how we promote the Wellness Center through social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and even LinkedIn. My estimated budget costs for this is $5,000 to $10,000. This would help to basically get the word out, and so more students who may not know about it, who are always on their phones, could have access to this Wellness Nest. Some students who may be depressed or struggling may not reach out and find these institutions on their own, but screen time gets majorly increased when students or people in general are depressed, so this would be a good way to spread the word. My next point is inventory and supplies. That's going to go towards seating, computers, and just other technology devices like projectors, smart boards, desks, doors, paint, everything that would go into crafting a new space. So my estimated budget for that is between $20,000 and $50,000. Furniture and interior design, that would also go into chairs and painting, wallpaper, things like that, would be between $15,000 and $30,000. That estimated total brings us to $175,000, which is a lot of money. But think about the turnout and the benefit we could have to improve the quality of life of students and to boost revenue for the school to pay for other parts that we need more funding in. Older buildings, more clubs, sports, fine arts. It's a win-win situation for all. And it makes KSU look great to other colleges, to students who might be looking to come to colleges who already know that they struggle with these things and know that they have a safe space when they come here. Despite everything needed to make the Wellness Nest run smoothly, this total is really not too bad. Remember, the benefits will make it all worth it. Speaking of benefits, it would improve the quality of life for students and people who struggle with mental health on campus. We would be employing mental health professionals, which would also benefit them and give them a place of work. Giving psychology majors a head start in the mental health world, hosting fundraisers, as I said before, meetings and clubs, especially if this is a line of work that they hope to get into once obtaining their degree. It would also boost graduation rates because if the quality of life and the mental health of the student goes up, their academics will go up as well. And it will generate revenue for the university. My call to action is, now more than ever, we need to uplift the students who might be feeling overwhelmed with all that's going on. Times are tough, and during the holidays, we all know how rough it can be to juggle everything at once. Let's motivate our students to become the best versions of themselves and remind them just how valuable they are. At the KSU Owl Wellness Nest. Thank you.